up, y'all? So, I'm giving you a little update on where I'm at with this biological father family slash whatever you want to call it. Um, Currently, I talked about Ancestry.com. Now, Ancestry.com was like a five-star uh, program for me. I was able to find my biological father. It was unfortunate that he is deceased. He had died like 20 years ago. I was 28 years old when he died. Um, so the family that he had, I've been trying to contact. Now I did find a few, and I had been leaving messages. And this is one of those things, man. It's a very touchy thing. If they were not aware of him having other kids, that could be quite a shock to you, knowing that you have grown up with this daddy of yours that had four other kids when he was just very young. So it could be quite a shock. Now, I had left messages explaining myself, explaining my situation, and by no means wanting to create any kind of upset in anybody's life. But I feel that I have a right to know who my dad was. I have that right. Um, haven't heard anything, y'all. Haven't received any messages back. When I try calling, nobody's picking up the phone. Maybe this is going to be one of those things where I'm going to live out the rest of my life not really knowing anything about my dad. I've attempted to check into maybe medical records. I would like to have somewhat of a medical background of what, if he had any at all, and was also told that, now, y'all, I don't know if this is true or not, but they claim that they only hold, after a person is deceased, they hold medical records for up to 10 years. And then after that, I guess they don't hold them. That's how I'm understanding it. Whether or not that's true or not, I don't know. Listen, man, all I did was to contact this family, and I just basically was asking them to please just give me the opportunity to learn more about my dad. And if this was a shock to them, that I apologized. But by no means was I trying to disrupt anybody's life. Just give me that opportunity, to know a little bit about him. When you live out your life without really knowing who a parent is, there's a part of you that there's an emptiness that was always there. Okay, it just was always there. And so I've been asked, why are you doing these videos? I'm doing these videos to give people an example as to what they could be facing. This is one of them. Okay, I was fortunate enough to find out that my dad has passed. I found that on Ancestry.com, which pretty amazing website. I now am attempting to contact the family that he had, and I'm not getting any response back. So it's either we're in shock or we don't want to be bothered. We don't want to know you. We have lived out our life without knowing you. We just don't want it. But you would think you would think that people would be, a little more, have a little more compassion for somebody, um, and I explained that I have all the proof, whatever. If you need proof, I got the proof that I am his biological son. So um, that's pretty much it, y'all. Kind of hit a dead end, and you know, I've asked my family, "Do y'all think that I'm crazy for doing this?" And they're like, "Well, no, not really. I mean, you know, you do have a right to know. We all have a right to know a little bit more about our dad." And I was, like I said, in 1967, I was just a few weeks old. My oldest sister was 5 years old. Next sister down was 4 years old, and I had another sister who was 1 years old when he left. So, in that age group, how much does a child really know? Now, my oldest sister and um, the next one down, they may remember something, but I don't remember anything. So, how does that feel knowing that possibly you have people that shared the same dad don't really want anything to do with you? Well, if it's something that they wasn't aware of, I can't really be upset with them. But I got to be honest with you, man. I'm really starting to feel some anger towards my dad. Yeah, that kind of pisses me off a little bit that he decides to just walk out and not even turn around to say I can't do this, um, or even to come back and say I'm sorry, and then start another life basically, and produces more kids. Um, I mean, how would you feel? Uh, the guy, obviously, in my opinion, I mean, at this point, I think he's a frickin' scumbag. I hate to say that, but he's obviously a scumbag for doing what he did. Um, Unless I'm told otherwise. That's you. You produced and you produced children, and it's your blood, and you walk away and just turn your back. You've abandoned us. You've left my mother basically with nothing. So that's how I feel at this point. It may change, but uh, just doing these videos to help other people. This is the sort of thing that you may run into. You might run into the very same thing where you're not going to find any more information. Now I need to give it some more time and see what happens, but I just got that gut feeling. The gut feeling is there that I'm not going to get called back. They're not going to send me a message. They want nothing to do with us. So um, it is what it is, y'all. So just keep it real. Love, love, love the ones that you're with. And I'll talk to you soon.